The history of the Wii Console, a revolutionary chapter in gaming. In November 2006, Nintendo released the Wii, a video game console that would go on to revolutionize the gaming industry. With its focus on motion controls, accessibility, and family-friendly gaming, the Wii became a cultural phenomenon, selling over 100 million units worldwide and leaving an indelible mark on the history of gaming. This video explores the origins most gamers don't know of the Wii design, showcasing the innovative technology behind it, the challenges faced during its development, and how it became a revolutionary force in the gaming world. The context: Nintendo's position in the early 2000s. By the early 2000s, Nintendo faced significant challenges in the gaming market. Its Nintendo 64, 1996, and GameCube, 2001, consoles, while critically acclaimed, had struggled to compete with Sony's PlayStation and PlayStation 2, as well as Microsoft's debut console, the Xbox. These competitors boasted broader third-party support, larger game libraries, and a more adult-focused marketing approach, which left Nintendo struggling to maintain market dominance. Despite this, Nintendo remained committed to innovation. The company began to consider how it could differentiate itself rather than compete directly with Sony and Microsoft on processing power and graphical fidelity. The result of this introspection was the decision to focus on creating new ways for players to interact with games. Under the leadership of Satoru Iwata, Nintendo's president, the company adopted a bold philosophy: expand the gaming audience beyond traditional gamers. This concept, later encapsulated in the term Blue Ocean strategy, aimed to appeal to new demographics, including casual gamers, families, and older adults. The idea was not just to make better games but to make gaming accessible to everyone. Conceptualizing the Wii, the birth of motion controls. The seeds of the Wii were planted in Nintendo's earlier experiments with unconventional gaming experiences. 1. The Nintendo DS, 2004, introduced dual screens and touch controls, expanding the notion of what handheld gaming could be. 2. The Power Glove, 1989, while not a Nintendo-developed product, hinted at the potential for motion-based gaming. Inspired by these and other innovations, Nintendo began exploring ways to create a console that emphasized intuitive gameplay. Iwata and Shigeru Miyamoto, the legendary creator of Super Mario Bros. And The Legend of Zelda, played key roles in envisioning a system that relied on physical movement rather than complex button combinations. The defining feature of the Wii was its motion-sensing controller, later named the Wii Remote. This device, equipped with accelerometers and infrared sensors, allowed players to control games by mimicking real-world actions. For instance, swinging the remote mimicked swinging a tennis racket, and pointing it at the screen acted as an aiming device. This idea was revolutionary at the time, as it broke down the barriers between players and games. The controller was simple enough for non-gamers to pick up and use while providing unique gameplay opportunities for seasoned players. The Wii's development was spearheaded by Genyo Takeda, Nintendo's chief hardware designer, alongside a team of engineers and designers. The team faced significant challenges, including 1. Keeping costs low. Unlike its competitors, Nintendo chose not to prioritize cutting-edge graphics or high processing power. 2. Instead, the company opted for affordable components to keep the console's price accessible. 3. Perfecting motion controls. The engineers worked tirelessly to ensure the motion controls felt responsive and natural. 4. Early prototypes of the Wii Remote were refined through extensive testing to meet Nintendo's high standards for quality. The reveal and launch. Nintendo officially unveiled its next-generation console, initially codenamed Revolution, at the 2005 E3, Electronic Entertainment Expo. The announcement sparked intrigue, but details about the console were scarce. The following year, at E3 2006, Nintendo revealed the final design and its new name, the Wii. The name Wii was chosen to emphasize inclusivity. According to Nintendo, the double I in the name represented both two players and the image of people standing side by side, symbolizing the console's focus on bringing people together. The Wii launched on November 19, 2006, with an affordable price of $249, significantly lower than the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It was accompanied by a robust lineup of games. 1. Wii Sports, which was bundled with the console in most regions. 2. This collection of motion-based mini-games, including tennis, bowling, and golf, became an instant hit and a key factor in the console's success. 3. Other titles like The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess showcased that the console could also cater to hardcore gamers. Demand for the Wii far exceeded supply during its launch, leading to widespread shortages. The console's intuitive gameplay and family-friendly appeal resonated with a broad audience, making it a must-have item during the 2006 holiday season. Revolutionizing the gaming industry. One of the Wii's most remarkable achievements was its ability to attract non-traditional gaming audiences. Nursing homes used the console for physical therapy, families played together during gatherings, and casual players who had never picked up a controller before were drawn to its simplicity. Wii Sports, in particular, became a cultural phenomenon. Its easy-to-understand gameplay mechanics allowed players of all ages to compete in virtual sports without needing prior gaming experience. The game became a symbol of the Wii's philosophy: games for everyone. The Wii's motion controls inspired developers to think differently about how games could be played. This led to a wave of innovative titles. 1. Wii Fit, 2008, a fitness game that used the Wii Balance Board to measure players' weight and track their fitness progress. 2. It further expanded the Wii's appeal by positioning gaming as a tool for health and wellness. 3. Super Mario Galaxy, 2007. This critically acclaimed platformer used the Wii Remote's capabilities to deliver a fresh and imaginative take on the Mario series. 4. Metroid Prime 3, Corruption, 2007. A first-person shooter that showcased the precision of the Wii Remote's aiming mechanics. The Wii emphasized local multiplayer experiences, encouraging friends and family to play together in the same room. Party games like Mario Kart Wii and Just Dance became staples of social gatherings. Additionally, the console introduced the Mii channel, allowing players to create customizable avatars. These Miis could be used in various games, adding a personal touch to the gaming experience. Commercial success and cultural impact. The Wii's affordability and accessibility made it a commercial juggernaut. By the end of its life cycle, it had sold over 101 million units, making it Nintendo's best-selling home console at the time and one of the highest-selling consoles in history. Key factors in its success included: 1. A lower price point compared to competitors. 2. An inclusive marketing campaign that targeted both casual and hardcore gamers. 3. The bundled Wii Sports, which demonstrated the console's capabilities in a universally appealing way. The Wii transcended the gaming industry to become a cultural icon. It appeared in TV shows, commercials, and even medical research studies. Its motion-based gameplay was used in schools for educational purposes, and fitness programs adopted the console for exercise routines. Challenges and limitations. While the Wii's motion controls inspired innovation, they also posed challenges for third-party developers. Many studios struggled to adapt their games to the Wii's unique hardware, resulting in a library filled with casual and shovelware titles. Hardcore gamers often criticized the lack of mature and graphically intensive games compared to the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. The Wii's hardware was less powerful than its competitors, limiting its ability to run high-definition games. By the mid-2010s, this technological gap became increasingly apparent as developers shifted focus to more advanced systems. Legacy and influence. The Wii's success had a profound impact on the gaming industry, influencing the design of future consoles. 1. PlayStation Move and Xbox Kinect. Both Sony and Microsoft introduced motion control peripherals inspired by the Wii's success. 2. Nintendo Switch. The Switch's focus on versatile gameplay and accessibility can be traced back to the philosophy that made the Wii a hit. The Wii demonstrated that gaming could be accessible and enjoyable for all ages and skill levels. Its emphasis on inclusivity reshaped how developers and console manufacturers approached the gaming market. The Wii was succeeded by the Wii U in 2012. However, the Wii U struggled to replicate the success of its predecessor, selling only 13.5 million units. Despite this, the Wii's influence lived on, as many of its innovations paved the way for the success of the Nintendo Switch. Conclusion. The Nintendo Wii remains one of the most revolutionary gaming consoles in history. By prioritizing innovation, accessibility, and social gaming, Nintendo created a system that resonated with both gamers and non-gamers alike. Its motion controls, affordability, and inclusive philosophy redefine the gaming landscape, proving that success doesn't always come from cutting-edge technology but from creating experiences that bring people together. The Wii's legacy continues to inspire, reminding us of the power of gaming to unite and entertain people across generations. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.